Alright. Hey guys, I'm back. Okay, so anyway, I'm getting you even built much of the furniture like in your home or apartment, like you put it together yourself. You didn't have to, it's not that hard. You've decided not to put your fate into somebody else's hands, your surroundings into whether or not this person feels like helping. You realize you honestly don't need that kind of help. You can do this on your own. You want no strings attached in your life. There could be that you have a new opportunity that has come up or it will come up, and this is going to cause additional conflict. I'm getting within this Knight of Wands energy, this Leo that you are dealing with. It's going to kick up their insecurities like crazy. They are just, they're going through it right now. And once they find out about this opportunity you've got, they will be very mindful about what you share with this person as far as new opportunities that you have, because I get that they will try to sabotage it if they can. Like, they don't care. Again, this is someone who's deeply insecure and who's willing to destroy, what you've got so that they can control you. I get that they want to sort of also keep you, like, trap you. In order to prove to perhaps their family or something. Yeah, this person's just so insecure. They are very like, I gotta prove this to my family. I'm a this, I'm a real man or whatever. But I'm getting that this person wants to keep you around because they want to kind of prove that, yeah, look at this person who's got degrees, blah, blah, all this, that. Maybe you're different backgrounds and upbringings and stuff. But look, I'm still the one who's richer than them. That's what this is about. They wanted to be with you in part because, again, this is someone who's insecure. So it's not like they look at love in a correct way. They will say that they love you, but they don't love you because they don't have the correct definition of love. You know. So yeah, that's. I'm sorry you're dealing with that, but you're coming out of it. You're showing up, which is amazing, as the Fool card. So yes, you've got new opportunities here. You've already got one. Look at you. You're just like, nope, I am not going to deal with you. I'm going to go ahead and take my pet. You could have a little white dog or a white cat, I'm getting. You have unlimited possibilities in your life. With the hard work that you've done, that you're continuing to do, to move strategically, to remain primarily liquid. You can kind of move at any time. If you need to move, you can do that. You have enough to be able to, like, say if you're renting, which that is totally fine. If you're renting, you're not tying your money up, and it that's a whole different conversation. Owning is a fantastic thing. Highly recommend trying to do that. Totally do it. But also, that's just a separate conversation. Anyway, you have new beginnings. You are walking away from all of the chaos. You're like, nope, I'm going to pack up my things. I'm going to take my knowledge in this beautiful white flower. Your guides are with you, by the way, I'm getting for sure, guiding you away from this crap. And even then, look, you're turning away. You're turned away from the sun. You know? Look at all these different pentacles. You, my wonderful Aries, are absolutely abundant. There's nothing you need from this person or much of anyone. You've gotten yourself and worked your life out to the point where even if you are working a job, say if things get difficult, guess what? You could just get another one, like easily another one that pays comparable or more. Comparable or more. You save your money. I get that you cook a lot at home for yourself. So you're not cohabitating with this person anymore, or you're not going to be, which you're going to be so relieved about, man. You're going to have so much freedom. Hear yourself think. You're not going to have to worry about this person being insecure and telling you just falsehoods about your character and who you are as a person because they're deeply jealous of you because you were smart and did what needed to be done so you can have a decent life for yourself. They're pissed at that, as if they can't do it too. That's the worst part. It's one thing to feel, like, wow, this person has this. I want to learn from them. Like, how did you do this? But no. They would never be that vulnerable to say, wow, I kind of feel like maybe I didn't do the right things in my life. Maybe I should go to school. Maybe manual work and labor doesn't work for me. Especially, I get this person might have a condition or something. But I get that you do too. Could have to do with the back or ankles, knees, something like that. But either way, you were smart. You've, say the scenario is you got your education, so now you can afford to, you've built a life where you can sit in an office all day and work with your mind instead of with your body, deteriorating your body. And this is someone who didn't do that. But again, they're mad at you and they still have the opportunity to, they can kind of catch up to where you are. But this isn't a good partner. This is not someone you can partner with. This is someone who would rather step on you versus actually doing the work to help themselves that you are literally willing to help them with at one point. So yeah, I'm getting that you're about to leave someone or you're kicking someone out of your place. You could have had someone living in your apartment with you or whatever that you were just being kind to, and you were together. They were putting you under the guise of being in a relationship or whatever, and turns out they just been jealous of you the whole time. Came out, you realize that. You realize how this person is talking and treating you in a way that's just absolutely incorrect. You're kind and giving and sweet and loving to this person, very patient with them. And so after all of that and all of it, you're just kind of like, wow, I'm done. Goodbye. Get out. And that's it. There's nothing they can do about it. Because it's your place. By the way, just some words of advice. Never put anybody on your lease. Never put anybody on your home. If you put in most of the money, don't ever put anybody else on that. Don't ever put a boyfriend or even a girlfriend on a lease together with your names and social security numbers mixed up together in that transaction. Don't do that. I don't recommend letting someone live with you, but if that's something you're gonna do, protect yourself in the bare minimum way of make sure that person's not on your lease. Don't do that to yourself, because if anything happens and this person needs to leave because they're being violent toward you, well, it makes a very difficult situation for the police to remove that person if they're on the lease. Don't do that. If you're thinking about doing it, I'm getting that there's one Aries that I'm talking to right now, and there's someone that you're with who's a Leo, and you're like, wow, they seem like they're nice, but they kind of put me down. You're still in that early stage of like, this doesn't seem right, but I love them. This doesn't seem correct, but I'm not sure. You're still in that phase. Do not put that on your lease. Don't do it. Don't do it. And if they really push for you to do it, you gotta question why. Because again, you're dealing with someone who doesn't have the finances and financial prowess, just the knowledge in general of how good finances work, good personal financial hygiene. They don't have that knowledge. So why are they trying to force you to put their name on something that is your transaction, your responsibility? They might be saying they'll help. They won't. They're lying to you. I'm telling you. I hope you don't have to come back to this reading in a few months or a year from now to say, you were right, I wish I listened and didn't put this person on my lease because things went out of hand. I needed help, and then help would not provide assistance. So please, do not put anybody on a car transaction. None of that. No. 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 It's always no. Okay? So anyway. Yeah. You need rest. Yeah. This person does not. Thing is, I don't want to say they don't have self-awareness. They do. They know what they're doing specifically. They know. They know they are making you feel insecure. They know they are putting you down. They know they are hurting you. Every time they apologize, they are lying. They know what they're doing. It is intentional, as well as apologizing to you. It's a lie. I'm telling you. There's great pain behind believing the words of a liar. If those actions and words are incongruent, the person you're talking to, whether it's a friend, coworker, whoever, they're a liar. Okay? And so, but since you are in this beautiful Fool energy, just to let you know, you're literally moving toward a new opportunity. You could be moving. You could be moving and not telling this person, which is smart. Seriously. You will think that you can have an amicable breakup, that kind of thing. Don't tell this person you're moving if you're leaving town or whatever. If you recently had to make them leave or whatever it is, or even if they're just, they know where you live, but you're leaving. Don't tell them you're moving. Just move and be quiet. Because that person will, if they're obsessed enough, which we did get obsession coming out in this reading, they'll stalk you. They will do it. You would expect they would never do that, but they will do it. You would think they would never break into your apartment or anything like that, or even dream of it. And they'll do it. Or confess to having such thoughts. What are the jokes this person tells you? I want you to think about that. What are the jokes they tell you? Do they joke about hurting you? Do they joke about things that they know mentally or emotionally hurt you? Because it's not a joke. If they do, they're telling you exactly how they feel about you. Truly. And it's malicious, because then they're, putting it under the guise of, I'm just kidding. They think they've got a frog that they can put you in a pot, and they're trying to, slowly boil you. That is what is happening. Don't allow it. See it and move quietly. You need to be quiet. Don't tell them you're moving. Please do not tell them you're moving. And if you have, do not tell them where. Do not. Okay? But you're moving toward a new opportunity. I get you are moving. You've got this Page of Wands energy. You're inspired to move forward. Yeah, you want to explore in life. I'm not talking about like exploring relationships or people and things like that. No, you want to explore the depths of your intellect and what you can learn and how you can use that knowledge in the real world to help other people. I'm surprised the Magician card isn't out right now, because I can just see it. You are the Magician. You are an Aries. You are the first. You are the starter. And you are intelligent. And when it comes to war, anytime there is a relationship you're dealing with where there is not love and respect, you're dealing with war. There's either love or respect or war of some sort. And I'm getting that you are moving toward reclaiming your freedom. Moving towards celebration. This is what's happening for you. More wealth, more abundance. Look at these 10 of Pentacles. You're going to meet somebody who is not insecure. The definition of love is being able to see someone else's flaws genuinely and to help them in a loving way that they want. Someone who, if you did have some difficulties in the past, some very scary situations in the past, someone who's not going to say, ooh, I can use that against her, which the person, the Leo you were dealing with, is the correct person who has a normal heart. They're normal. They're not a psycho. I'm getting a psycho card popping out with What's the Vibe? What's the Vibe deck? we're going to clarify some more just because, man, I understand where you're coming from and where you're at, but you're strong. You're so smart. If there's any incongruence, the truth is right in front of your eyes. You need to believe it. You need to move quietly. Don't tell him where you're going. Personal story, just really quickly. Dealt with someone similar. Funny enough, they were a Leo. This reading could literally even be mine. Or it could have been mine a good year ago. But yeah, I moved, did it quietly. After I had to kick this person out because they started putting their hands on me for the first time. They stalked me at my old workplace, at the old hospital I used to work at. They stalked me there and at my apartment. And I was terrified of them. I had a horrible feeling spiritually, this is all part of my spiritual journey. More of this will come out as you guys get to know me, but I just had a horrible feeling that I should not ever leave my apartment after it starts to get dark. If the light is waning down, I need to be inside with the doors locked, my Ring camera on, my alarm system on, and and then come to find out this person reached out through other means after they were blocked, and confessed that they had stalked me at my old workplace. They had been driving past my apartment and had thoughts of how they could break in, how they could, just to talk to me. And I have that email just in case. Because, yeah, I did leave quietly. And this person found out. And it's just a terrifying situation I wish on no one. Got my legs shaking all crazy right now thinking about it. And I don't want that for anybody who is a fellow Aries dealing with a potentially similar situation. And it will be the person who you think would never ever do that. They're trying to show up as a fake Prince Charming, but they're not, man. They're not. So search for the incongruence, because that will tell you what you're dealing with. But you already know. You already know. This video is just confirmation. But once you move past all that, it's going to feel scary potentially. This person's been putting you down, so to even get the courage to leave is great. But you're going to feel like yourself again. You're moving toward wealth, long-term success, contributing to society in a way that you want, that you find meaningful, and that other people will find meaningful. You could have an elder who's involved, who's watching over you, for sure. There is a male elder, perhaps your grandfather. You have spirit guides who are with you, who are keeping this person away from you, so you have time to leave. I get that you could have a little one, or you're going to. I'm getting a son who's a water sign you've got. Or you will with this new person who is, a normal human being and who doesn't abuse you. Because anyone who abuses you is just not normal. It's not acceptable. It's just not okay. And it should never be forgiven. And the whole thing of forgive for yourself. No. Forgiveness means that, you're putting a blind eye past things, saying it's okay. It's not okay. It is not okay. The way they made you feel. The fear that they put you in or potentially will be putting you in if this is something that, again, you're still in those early stages where you're like, I don't know, this doesn't feel right, but I don't know why. You're going to get through this, Tower. You will. You're going to get through this conflict. It won't even be a bad tower for you to be good. You're not going to have a tower. This person will. You're not having one. It's going to feel like it because you're going to see what you need to see and realize the kind of person this is and how they're really treating you. Then you're going to go. And it's going to hurt so much because you really love this person. You operate in love, like genuinely. Seriously, like you're not the kind of person, which is why you're with this person. Oh, they don't have the same accolades as me and XYZ. But I saw this But, the older you get, the slightly more seasoned you get, you start to understand. Honestly, no. There sometimes mentalities do not line up, and if certain other you're not equally yoked. I will put it like that. I'll use the old biblical saying because I did grow up in a biblical or a Christian family and whatnot, and so I think the best way to get it across in a simple thing is you're just not equally yoked, and that means in the mental space as well too. Your mentality is not the same. They don't see the same. You're the kind of person who, if you see something that you want that someone else has, you're like, wow, this person is so smart for that. How did they do that? I want to actually learn from this person. Like, genuinely. That's how you operate, and that's why you're successful. This person operates with, ooh, this person has something that I want. Oh, let me just ruin it and take it away. They shouldn't have it. They don't deserve it. Like, that's who they are. But then they don't even work for anything. You see? Basically. In other words, you're dealing with a leech. So, yeah. Set up cards from What's the Vibe? Popping right on out. Be hopeful. Remain optimistic. Because actually, this person is feeling hopeless. And I only chuckle at that because it's like, honestly, we should not be making excuses for bad behavior and abuse. You abuse someone, I'm sorry, not sorry for you. I don't care. Oh well, too bad. So yeah, this is what they're going through. You're hopeful. You have hope in your life because you literally built it. You built it and worked for it. You know, you did what was necessary. They didn't. Don't know what to say. I mean, and they don't even want to learn. It's one thing where it's like, oh man, I should have done this in my life. But instead of saying, you know what, I should learn. I should try to figure out, like, learn what other people are doing. Learn what other people who are successful in this are doing. No, they don't want to do that. That's too much work. They'd rather just sit and stew and be hateful and angry at people who work hard for their lives to strategize freedom and safety for themselves and for the others that are in their life that love them. They'd rather be mad. Oh well. Yeah. All right. What else in What's the Vibe? Good spirit. Good spirit. What else from my beautiful Aries? From my beautiful Aries watching this. Yeah. So this person. See, and I think I'll just kind of end it here. These are the only cards that need to clarify anything. Because, put these back over here. Look, you approach this person with the spirit of wanting intimacy, love, true kindness is what you're giving. But this person is in the energy of this. They just want to thrill. And they even paint you in a negative light, even though that's not what you are. This kind of almost looks like it's the same woman, right? These two cards. This is you and how you really are. You're hugging this person. They could have a beard, dark hair, I'm getting. They could be like Italian or whatever. Something like that. Italian, Brazilian. I don't know. Or they honestly could be like, white. They could be Irish, I'm getting. Yeah, Scottish maybe. Hispanic. Yeah. These are different phenotypes that I'm seeing coming to mind for the several areas looking at this, but you approach them with mutual respect and love. You hug them, and they're in their head thinking, man, I can't believe this. This person that got this degree, this is how she really is. She's lost. She's this. I need to. They just want to go down a continuous cycle of bad cycles, bad decisions they make in their life. They're addicted to some kind of substance. You may or may not even be aware. But yeah, do you see what I'm trying to show you? I mean, with the cards and your spirit guides are putting in front of you. Do you see it? You're approaching them with love. Look at that. And they're off thinking, man, this is whatever. This is how she really is. I'm going to tell my family negative things about her that aren't even true, or air her, dirty laundry from past bad experiences you might have had. It's just gross. They're gross. They're disgusting. They're really gross. You're seeking intimacy. That's what you entered with this, and they just wanted to throw. To prove everyone that, hey, look at all these people that I keep dating. Like, they have degrees and whatnot, but they're actually like this. I'm a successful one. Love me. Ugh. So yeah. And don't worry. On the horizon, you will meet someone who actually knows the definition of love and actually moves in love as well too. So that is what I'm getting. Be smart, my beautiful Aries. This has been Auspicious Tarot. If any of this resonated, like, share, and subscribe, because this channel is still new. It is still growing. And, I think these are definitely messages that, goodness gracious, I wish I had when I was like 20. I really do. But hey, sometimes, depending on the people around you and the type of guidance you do or don't have, you learn from the school of hard knocks of life, right? So anyway, be smart, put yourself first, and you're not selfish, not in the way that people, say it as an insult. You know how Southerners will say, bless your heart, but they don't really mean bless your heart. They mean wow, you're so dumb. But they're trying to be Christian. Yeah, it's that type of energy. So be wise, my loves.